مرحبا internet كيف حالك?
Hey, internet. And what language was that, Kim?
That was supposed to be Arabic.
Oh boy.
Yay!
Um, you tried.
Exactly. That's all that means anything.
Okay.
At least I tried.
Yeah.
Okay? I may have
Okay.
tried and failed, but I tried. Anyhow, um, what are you drinking?
Oh, this I am drinking. I think I had this before. This is Bigelow's toasted coconut almond bark.
How is it?
It is flavorful. I wouldn't call it my favorite type of tea,
Yeah, I feel like
but
that about it too.
it's a good taste. It isn't bad or anything, but it's more of middle of the ground for me.
Yeah. It's
That
not, you
or
wouldn't
not.
go for it all the
Yeah,
time. It's that kind. It's that
yeah.
like every no and never. Not never, but every
Now and then, yes,
but but but
it's okay.
but on the lesser side.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
I guess it leans more into the sweet type of side.
Yeah.
Mm. I like the taste, but it isn't something that I would drink all the
I
time.
feel
Definitely.
it's the coconut. It's like coconut
Yeah,
isn't bad, but it just
it
kind
works.
of
It works, but at the same time,
that
this.
you don't want it all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
It's that
yeah.
kind of thing. It's like it tastes good, but I'm not going to drink it every day
Yeah,
kind of tea.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad for it since I like coconut, you know?
It is. It's fine, but definitely not. I'm gonna be drinking this down quickly or whatever.
Yeah. Anyhow, I am drinking Benner's lemon and what is it, ginseng. It it tastes good,
Okay.
but I can't taste any lemon. It tastes like ginseng.
Just ginseng.
Yeah, just ginseng.
Mm. And
I don't know what to do about that,
I don't
cause
know. Maybe use a different tea bag.
is that so? I don't dislike it. If they just said that it was just ginseng,
Maybe
I'd
fine.
be like, hey, yeah, this is ginseng, yeah.
That
But they're
doesn't.
saying that there's lemon in there. I'm like, where though? It's like that. It's like that. It's not bad, but it feels like a lie. Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyhow, today, internet, we are going to be talking about a show, an anime that we watched recently. We
Yes.
finally completed it.
Not really complete, but caught up.
Well, it's complete to that point.
Sure. Okay.
So it is Ray Zero, the anime that we watched, based on a what? A light
Light
novel?
novel series of the same name.
Yes. I'm just gonna start off by telling you what my score is of it. So my
Okay. Right
score
off the
of
bat.
the yeah, right off the bat. I know we usually do that last, but let me just
Okay.
my score of the first season is a 6.
Okay.
My score of the second season, altogether both parts,
Uh huh.
is a 7.
Okay. What
So
about
my
the
score
OVAs?
overall is a 7.
Okay.
Even with the OVs included.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. It's a in between for me.
Okay.
Or should I say it's good, but it's just kind of not I don't know. It's not great for me.
Okay.
It's just good. It's okay.
It's okay.
You know,
I think
thumbs
it's
up.
pretty. It was a pretty excellent anime.
Excellent. Are you using the E word? I was just going to
I
say it's
mean,
not excellent.
for what I know about the light novel, I've been told that this is a pretty good one-to-one adaptation of it,
Hmm.
and it feels that way. If you know what I mean, it
In
feels
terms of,
like
yeah, okay. I
they made
cannot
sure to
deny that everything feels, as they say,
quality.
fleshed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, quality, and there was definitely a lot of thought in.
and
to and
care.
behind every person's storyline and all the writing. Okay, yes, it's good quality,
Yeah,
but on that note, I don't know, maybe I would have felt a different way if I was reading it.
maybe.
Okay, because I expect it to be wordy, but for real,
You
to
did
sit down
expect
and
so much
watch the
dialogue.
anime to be like that was just like
Well,
I
I
I don't
knew
want to.
I knew it was going to be very, I guess, dialogue heavy because the show, though it has its fantastical elements, is
Hmm.
about its characters and the weird things that's going on with them,
Yeah,
personalities
it's
and
too
whatnot.
much for me.
Really?
Honestly,
Maybe it's
if
because
I
we binged
wasn't
it.
no, no. If I was watching it on my own, didn't I say this to you?
Hmm.
If I was watching it, if I say that we started the first season, whenever, and
The pacing.
I think I would have dropped it at episode 3. I would just be like, I don't know, man. I don't
Too
know.
much repeating, or because the
Not
whole
only that,
gimmick.
not only that. If I would have gone on, and we both feel the same way, don't we? It was slow. The story is
The
kind of
first season is definitely
creeping.
slow.
Yeah.
It is definitely
Or should I
slow,
say
but
crawling?
it's purposefully done that way too.
I don't appreciate it though.
I understand why they did it too. I understand
It
it.
chips away at my patience, and I'm just like,
Uh,
I don't want to be here doing this right now or
yeah,
ever.
I understand the slowness of it, but I don't. Haven't finished
The
the
whole
rest of it.
thing.
I see why it's deliberately slow in parts to have certain moments have more weight.
I guess so.
You
But
know?
do you know? Okay, look, whole episodes, Christopher, are just in one setting, one
Yes.
scene where the characters are talking for the
Yes.
whole episode.
This
Just
whole
two
show.
characters, and
Yes.
we ain't seen nobody else. It's just two of them talking for the whole episode.
Yes. Because it's a dialogue heavy show and a
I
story
also
that's
feel
about the
like it's a
characters.
bit overly dramatic. The
Some, well,
characters'
yeah,
problems and
some things
issues.
are
It's
overly
like
dramatic, but
I understand that this thing is important in your life and it had this great impact on you, and maybe you have this trauma or whatever, and whatever is like, I wish you could get over it sooner.
that's the whole point of the series, Kimberly. They're getting over the trauma.
Ay. It was too realistic for me, kind of. The pacing was realistic. That's what I should say. Like people would probably take that long to make decisions and realize things and get over stuff, and it's like,
And be set in their ways
I
as
hear
well.
you. I
They're
hear
refusing to
you. This is
change.
real, but I don't want to do it right now, kind of thing. Anyhow,
Yeah. Should we like
those
give a premise of what the show?
is about.
Yeah,
Why should we do that?
because not everybody knows what ReZero is about.
Why didn't we do that earlier?
Because we dived right into it.
Okay,
So.
so Ray Zero is about this boy named Natsuki Subaru who
Mm-hmm,
comes from our world, I want to say, modern
mm-hmm,
world,
mm-hmm.
and he dies.
Did
Does
he
he
die?
die?
I just thought he
Or
just.
disappears into a new world.
Mm-hmm,
And he is basically, let's say, for people who don't know, we're just going to say that he's cursed, okay?
mm-hmm,
And every time he dies, he ends up going back to a certain point. We're going to call it a save point
mm-hmm.
where he has to redo everything again. So,
But he has the knowledge of the previous
right,
death and information
right.
going forward.
So that's how it is. It's like a bad loop. And it really was horrible for him. I mean, all the times that he went crazy, I totally agreed. We
Yeah.
were like, why didn't he go crazy sooner?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But
Also,
yeah.
like one of the, I can you understand the main character's frustration when they do something one loop and they do everything that they try to is correctly, and then
Right.
something comes out the middle of the road and just completely fucks them.
Yeah,
They die.
yeah.
They do nothing. They die. Everybody dies. They try to be middle of the road with all the characters involved. They still die.
Yeah.
Like you can feel the frustration, and I think you, a lot of people have felt that with something or with like people or whatever, not to the degree that your decisions probably led to somebody's death or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
but just this sheer mind-numbing frustration that no matter what you do, it
Things
will
won't
lead in
turn out
don't
well.
turn out well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And seeing him just like try after try after try, I keep putting on that face of everything's okay. I'm
Here's what I
fine.
remember we were talking about in the beginning. We said, why didn't he realize sooner what was happening? Remember? I
Oh,
wish
right.
that would have happened. I wish he would have realized sooner what was happening to him. And I kept saying this, but you keep reminding me. I kept saying that I wish he would be able to learn things about the world. But it is true what you say back to me about that. The retort is that he didn't have any time. Things just keep happening.
like
You're right, and that's frustrating to me because
like
I don't want the character to be like this because I don't want to see this.
normally
I want him to
you want them to have a break,
grow
a
properly, to
respite.
learn things,
Yeah.
and it was just
But
really difficult.
it's
I
the
have to say, his life is really difficult. You know,
oh,
poor guy.
poor guy indeed.
This is what as well. This is from the second season, the first part. I hated how the witches were all like telling him
Ah,
to
right, right.
reach out and don't take on the burden on his own and stop trying to solve everything like if he dies and everything. I'm just thinking
But he's also
you do not have the right to say this. You all put whoever this curse
it
on this
wasn't
guy,
them, it was the
the the
MV witch.
specific witch, right? But she was the one who was like all crying and all like you don't need to be alone and you were loved. I'm just like, hold
The
up.
phone.
This is your fault, right?
Even
You
when
did
he
this. And not
goes for
only that,
help.
you trying to tell him that he should not take on the burden on his
Hmm.
own. But every time he tries to tell someone, it's not like Subaru did not try to tell people that he has returned by death so many times, right? So many
Yes.
times his heart got groped by crazy witch lady, and she's all up in here crying like she insane or something. I have to watch it to him, telling him to rely on others and talk to each other. It's like I don't know. I don't have words. And then all the witches all like all want to be friendly with him. It's just like
I
this
think
is not it.
we still need to see more
Or what?
of the witch's backstory.
I
I
don't
think we
know.
do.
I don't
We
know.
kind of saw into this whole entire season two you're talking about. Kind of focused it on uh Ichidana. It's no
It's Ekidana.
Ekidana. I keep saying it wrong.
Cause you're just reading how the
I'm
sub
not saying how it
um
sounds, and it said, yeah, my bad. Ekidana, and we saw into the backstory with her and Roswell and Beatrice and all
mm-hmm.
that stuff. I really enjoyed season two over
You mean the
season one.
second part.
Yeah, the second part is pretty good. I really, really, really like that. I really like how it
I like
focused
that he
on
didn't
Emilia too,
die.
because they're trying to show progress. You
I
know,
yeah, that's why I appreciated it, but it was still kind of, wordy.
it was wordy, and but I like ReZero. I like what it's tried to do and
What's
trying to
that?
do. This like the whole through line of the show is like don't give up hope.
Is it?
Well, yeah, from how I see it, it's all about even when literal fate is looking down at you with a gun to your head and is about to kill you, don't give up hope. Even if
Uh,
the future might be grim, always try no matter how hard it is, continue to struggle against the cards you were dealt with,
I mean,
and I like that.
giving up is not a bad thing.
I mean, he did give up, and everybody still died. That's what I mean. Like, he can't escape from crossing fate.
I need, if there is going to be a third season, I need to see some other people. I
Because season
cannot
two
be
did take
seeing
place
all of
all
these
in
people
one
again.
location.
Um, I don't mind seeing Otto again. I'd like to see Felt and
Yeah.
Reinhardt.
And
Yeah,
Krushk.
and Krush-san.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'd like to see them. Oh, what's the purple hair guy's name? I totally forgot his name.
Julius.
Julie. Didn't he say to call him Julie when he was acting all weird that time? Anyhow, yeah, 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 yeah.
I the show has a lot of moving parts.
That's what, that is so true. That's so true. I wanted to tell you that as well. It has a lot of things happening.
And because in the beginning you keep seeing all these different maybe villains or characters show up in different timelines that or people who just stand in Subaru's way, and you're trying to see what
Part they
part they have
play.
play in the overall
Right.
plot going forward. And I think kind of coming to the end of season two, we kind of saw more with with Emilia's backstory as well, help fill in some gaps about a few things that
Mm-hmm.
we still were kind of blind on, and it threw show us some characters before they became characters that we already saw when they were kind of like mad before.
Yeah.
It has I still I'm like confused on
On
a
what?
few
Like
things.
what?
I guess the whole Puck situation
What
and
about
everything.
Puck?
What exactly is a greater spirit? And why
Uh,
does he's gonna destroy the world for real this time? And the seal at the I can't like I said to you after watching season two, I was like, I think I want to read the light novels now.
Puck is Aaron. Anyhow,
Oh,
what I think,
don't think to
I
that
think
extreme.
that I
Hmm.
don't know.
I don't know what to think either.
Puck is just a
Amelia's
spirit,
grumpy spirit, Dad.
right? Or is he um what's it? Fortuna Okasan
ah,
or Archie? Can't be
I don't think he's any.
Betelgeuse because we
No.
saw him afterwards, you see, when he was all like crazy.
Hmm.
Can't believe he came from that.
I know, right?
Oh, it hurts my heart.
Yeah. I
Not
really,
really, not
I,
really, but
I really, what I really liked about um the second half of season two was
hmm
definitely Emilia's backstory and getting to know more about her as a character and how she feels and stuff like that. I
I'm
think that
glad
was
that they
great
didn't just leave her as some
because I
weak thing
remember
because that
you
was
were
just
you were
killing
like
me.
first season and then the first half of the second season you were like Melia kind of hasn't gotten any like
Yeah, yeah.
front and like story or anything
And
like
I
that.
thought she was like the other main character, so I was like, y'all sure?
Yeah, but like, I this is good. It was definitely a good season for everybody's character growth. We got Otto
Nuh-uh.
was great too.
Ren,
Well, I mean, yeah, she's
I
a
think they're
problem.
going to be
Season three,
important in not,
yeah,
I mean, focused on, yeah,
but
in season
she
three,
was
or at least I want them to be. We
they
don't
kind
need
of
anybody's, cause look, that's the whole reason why we had to go to the sanctuary, right? It was all to get help to tell them about the witches
uh-huh,
and try to help Rem and Kush-san get back the memories and get
exactly.
back Rem's name as well. So all of this that happened in season two was just precursor to that. So
Yes.
that's definitely what I'm expecting the story to focus on
Mm-hmm.
in season
Yeah,
three,
yeah,
right?
definitely. Also, kind of figure out what was going on with Roswell
The
and his
Roswell is my
reasons
one.
and
I don't
mm.
think I could ever hate him. Yeah, it's like that. It's like that, you know? He looks like a clone. I like clones.
I hate clowns, but
I know you do.
uh,
One day I really want to see you freak out because of one. But
it's
anyhow,
not like terrifying freak out like I probably when I was younger, but I just I don't care for
you
clowns.
don't clown.
I don't clown.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
It's too bad. Too
They give best girl amnesia, Kimberly. You
bad.
believe
That's
this?
hold on. Hold on, hold
They
on. Are
gave
you saying
best girl amnesia.
no? They give Best Girl amnesia and took away her name.
No,
Christopher? Best Girl
it's not
is
Rem.
not Krush.
It's
You need to
Krush.
stop. You need to stop,
You need
okay?
to stop
Best Girl is
denying the
Rem.
facts.
Best Girl
No,
is
no,
Rem. Look,
no.
in another story, it would have been Rem and Subaru. And I don't even ship nobody really because I think the whole thing is just a harem. It's fronting, okay?
Frontin'.
It's lying that it's not, but it is, and I'm just like, I'm not. Okay?
Mm-mm.
Anyway, it's Rem.
No. They gave best girl amnesia, and it's Krush, and I love her.
Wow, right here.
She's the best. Okay,
She okay. I
and
mean,
there's a lot of decent characters, and I want to see
I like
more of
the little ones.
felt.
No, no, no. There's
Oh,
so
you
many
mean
characters that I like. The ones the ones with
crap,
the accent.
the little
Yeah,
orange hair,
yeah.
rabbit
What are
hair
they
people. I can't
named?
remember.
Oh my gosh.
Tilly, Millie,
No.
Mela. I can't remember either.
Anyhow, there's three siblings that we saw.
Those three
They're
little.
all cute. I love them. I love them. I should get plush
Yes,
them,
that's a good
you
idea.
know? And Puck was cute and Beatrice was cute.
Beatrice is the best.
Just everybody is so cute. And Petra was cute.
There's a lot of cuteness in the show,
Right?
and a lot of fucking blood too.
Yeah. It's yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a gruesome kind of. Actually, I can't even say borders on cute. It's just real gruesome, really.
Uh-huh.
Um, full stop.
It it's cute, wholesome, gruesome,
I wouldn't call it wholesome.
wholesome. I think
Anyhow,
it's good
do you
though.
remember? I keep saying anyhow. I have
Yeah.
a bad transition is anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow.
Get it out.
Anyhow.
Just get it out.
Anyhow. How. All right. So, what was I gonna say? Remember I had told you that I thought that Subaru was different
Mm.
before in his
Ah,
own world, and
yeah.
then we saw that
His parents were weirdos
his
too.
parents were weird, but I didn't think that he would be so energetic and everything. And he previously in his
Yeah, yeah,
previous world in the previous life,
yeah.
that's why I was saying that his character felt kind of off. He like all energetic and everything, even though he came to this new world and he wasn't kind of like put off and he wasn't even trying to get home. He never even talked about it. I mean,
Like I said, when it first starts, he's like, "What's going on?" kind of thing, and then he dies, and then he comes back, and then he dies again.
and that's why I say he was slow to realize what was happening,
Yeah,
which was frustrating.
my man had so many mental breaks throughout the first season.
Yeah. And it was Best Girl that brought him back that one time.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Rem is great.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason why you think Rem is best girl is because she's gotten the most amount of screen time over all the other girls.
Okay,
And that's it.
let me tell you what I think. I think that none of the other girls could have gotten Subaru back on his feet. No one could.
Okay.
Only Rem, because of what it is that she had gone through and been saved by him, and her character changed. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Ram did not feel well, Ram still has her own attitude towards Barusu, right? She would never have been the one
Yeah.
to reach him when he was in that place,
Yes.
because her attitude towards him didn't change
Mm-hmm.
because of anything that happened that they experienced. She was consistently being herself. But the one who changed was Rem.
Yeah. She saw the
You
good
just you don't understand.
in
And Emilia,
Subaru.
well, she was just not at that time. She well, they had the fight, but even if they didn't have the fight, it wouldn't have been her
Uh-huh.
either, because it would be like this. Somebody with a lot of issues trying to help another person with a lot of issues. And I mean, we all in the world have a lot of issues. But Amelia, I think, couldn't help him because she may be prematurely confronted with her problems and not able to help him because she realized that she can't handle hers at that time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it wouldn't have been her either. All right?
Okay.
You totally don't understand. Best girl is blue. Okay? That's all I'm saying. We have some tea.
That's fine. And
Yeah,
maybe I'll say it, maybe Rem is best girl
maybe.
for now. That's all it
Okay, okay, we can do that. I can agree with you. I can even meet you there. She may be best girl for now.
is.
Can I tell you that I think Amelia will never be best girl?
For you. Who knows? I
She would need to get like super OP for me. Like,
at the end of
yeah.
season two, Beatrice kind of stole.
Beatrice is great. I have
Yeah,
always liked Beatrice, but in terms of
the character who you think.
okay. The reason why I say she's best girl is because she helped the main character.
Uh huh. The
Yes,
most.
Beatrice helped Subaru as well,
Uh huh.
but Beatrice was
But no, her own internal conflict.
exactly. And Rem had confronted her because of Subaru.
Mm-hmm.
I can't, Christopher. You don't
And
understand. You
and
don't
because
understand.
of
There's that bond. There's that connection. You don't get it. You don't get it. I can't speak to a person who doesn't get
I'm
it.
literally your brother and the closest person to you. We may not understand bonds and
Oh,
connections.
okay. Well,
This
you're right.
girl.
You're right. Anyhow, so yeah,
Mhm.
it it's because of everything that happened that it's Rem. Christopher, he just it's not Beatrice. She was
Not yet.
lonely and Subaru helped her. Yes, he helped Rem as well, but it is different the place that he was in, and I mean mentally, with
He
everything
was
that going
he
on, he
was at
felt
his lowest point.
abandoned and
He
he would
literally
go
wanted to
on
run away.
crazy, and he tried to even pretend to have gone insane.
Yeah. Just
he
to
he done
escape from it.
everything to try to run away, and Rem is the one who basically she definitely brought him back.
Yeah.
She Rem is Subaru's center.
Mm, that's a good play. Yeah. Yeah. She centered him after a lot of when he was just getting ready to give up. because
Yeah.
everything that he was doing at that point.
He was like, Rem, let's run away together.
Yeah, let's just run away, get married, live in the middle of the countryside together for a few years. Just let put all this behind us.
Yeah. It's too bad. It's too bad. In another story, it would have been Rem.
Hmm.
It's too bad. It's too bad.
Okay.
Do you have anything else to say? Do you have any characters that you really like? Oh, I really liked Reinhardt in the beginning. But then we
Reinhard.
only saw him like once after that, and I was like, okay, well, I guess he exists. Yeah,
He's having his own adventures with Felt.
yeah, I want to see them.
Yeah, season three probably should hopefully snap back to the whole uh what is it again now?
What? You mean the whole selection?
Right, the royal selection.
Why would it do that? They need to fight the witches. Is it Gluttony? Yeah, Gluttony stole the names and the
Yeah,
memories. That's what they need to do.
that guy and that other dude, what's his name now? That kept talking, no, Regulus
Regulus
Cornelius or
Cornelius
some
or
shit like that.
something like
The guy
that.
that likes the sound of his own voice, he
Yeah,
doesn't
he's
shut up.
like boku this, boku that,
Buka
boku
shut the
boku
fuck
boku
up.
boku. What is he the thing of again? I even forgot.
Agreed. That's what he said he was.
Really?
Apostle agreed. Yeah.
Okay. He was annoying.
He was very annoying.
Yeah. That girl though,
Which girl?
or the witch, I should say, that was with him.
Um,
She, how can you how can you defeat someone who can rewrite time and things that existed and
Causality.
happened? Can they win? They losing.
I mean, you got Subaru.
What about him?
He was losing all the time, and
Yeah, I think we're gonna see them dying. I mean, him dying some more. He didn't die
you
once in the
know,
second part of the second season.
I was waiting for the end of the second season. At the end, just watching it like,
Oh, you were
is
thinking,
something bad gonna happen, right?
okay.
They're gonna let these people to be happy and have a nice happy ending at the end of the season. Something stupid and something terrible can happen, but no, it ended relatively happy after all the turmoil, and I was like, oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, some
Um,
peace and relaxation until the next big event kills everybody for no
yeah,
reason.
yeah, yeah.
The whole I like the whole plot with the whole killer bunnies and
Oh,
stuff.
I love that too. Reminds me of what is it? Raving rabbits or something like
Oh, that Flash game we played when we were kids.
that. The good old days.
And the rabbits that like you
Kill the
can.
farmers and stuff like that. It was crazy, crazy.
Oh,
With their
but
little red eyes.
for me, overall, I would give ReZero a 8 out of 10.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I already knew you were gonna say that actually.
It is
I was anticipating an
it
8 from
is
you.
deliberately paced in a certain way. The characters, there's so many different characters with wildly odd and strange personality, and
Hmm.
I like when characters themselves, when they're introduced or they see somebody new, they're like, "You're a fucking weirdo. I don't understand what you just say, but okay."
Yeah.
I like that the characters themselves are not just ignoring it. It's like this is a bit odd. Like Mr. Ru's speaking to the witches, he's like, all of y'all weird as shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can ever get along with any of y'all, but thank you for helping me. Peace, that type of situation. Because there are a lot of colorful characters, and I think it also helps with some of the dread going.
Does it? Does it
Yeah,
help with
it
the dread
helps.
for
It helps
you?
with the dread, especially that one ending in the snow with fucking
Oh,
Puck being
that was
huge.
great.
It
And
was
somebody's
beautiful, and the way
head
how it
just like,
ended,
ugh,
everybody was dead, and
yeah.
just And I like how they just sat on it
And let yeah
and
yeah
let the
let the
actual
credits
credits roll
roll as the
as the
snow
snow
was
comes down.
falling.
It's
Oh,
like
it was really not beautiful to watch, but it was really like,
it. We know what it
whoa,
reminded me of. I kept bringing this up whenever we're watching the show. But it
what?
reminded me like of an actual visual novel type of game,
Mm-hmm.
but in that whatever
Oh, when it
you make
says
a thing,
game over.
and there's multiple endings, right?
Uh-huh.
So there's multiple endings, and each time Subaru gets the end or he dies or whatever, it's like a different ending, and then you have to go back and choose different
Yeah.
choices and stuff. And it felt like that to me throughout the whole thing. Like if this was going to be a visual novel before when it was writing,
Mm-hmm.
but it's the light novel and then it became an anime. But that's how it felt, and I like that because I know that feeling of you go into something blind. I like to play my games blind, not really use a walkthrough, and you choose your make your choices, blah blah. You speak to different characters, whatever, and then all of a sudden you get a bad end and you're dead, and everybody's dead, and you have to go all the way back. And you have to choose again. You gotta make sure that you speak to the right people this time. You buy the right present. You speak to the right person. How they said it, and you see Subaru doing that, and I
Yeah.
enjoy that type of logic. So it's like using all the information from previously saves points or whatever, and just keep going back and going back, and the frustration. I think that's the best thing. The true feeling of
You mean the
frustration
frustration for the audience?
for the for feeling what you like. You're watching Subaru and you want him to succeed, and
Right.
you think he's doing something right, and then you see he's doing something right, and he gets to the end, and then it's like one thing just like no, it's like screw you.
Yeah.
And the way how the reset works in that you can't it, as time goes on and events happen, it he can't go all the way back anymore, and he just goes a short
Right,
hop
right.
back, and whatever happened before stays permanent. So, but yeah, I really like this show. Like, and I really think I might get the light novels indeed.
Uh, I think that I will not be reading the light
But you
novels.
will be watching season 3 whenever that
Right. If
drops.
whenever season 3 comes out, I'm gonna watch it weekly if that's how they decide to do it.
Mm.
I'm not going to binge it. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do that ever again.
Binging it was
I need some space. I'm gonna need some space
especially in the director's cut
and
for the
some,
first
yeah,
season.
yeah. I'm gonna
This is
need
like so
that
long.
what do you call it? That after
That's why I was when we watched the episode, we kind of stopped every now and then because you watch some and let it sit, and then you go back to it. Oh,
yeah.
because just binging it all in one go is kind of.
It was kind of a mistake.
But yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, me too.
Crush the best girl.
Anyhow, anyhow, I don't have anything to say.
Anything else?
Oh, do you know though?
What?
We'll probably see if they do focus on that, on the memories, getting back the memories, and then we'll probably see more of
Yes,
Kursan's
yeah, yeah.
backstory. We don't really need to see Rems because we already know what happened to them. But yeah, I guess that would be good
I
too.
guess focus on the other what is I keep forgetting it, royal
Selection.
selection contestants or whatever.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah, well, yeah. Crush's best girl. So as long as there's more stuff with her, I am excited.
Well, that's it, isn't
Or
it?
yeah, or short little review of ReZero, just rambling about what we like and why Crush's best girl.
You can say whatever you want to say. I'll say that Rem is my best, and all the cute little people I love as well, and all the guys I love as well,
Yes, all the guys.
because that's how it is.
It's fine.
There were too many girls.
Can we get
Just,
tired of all the
just
girls?
like,
But season 2 kind of filled in that quota.
not really, but
We
yeah.
got Otto, Garfield. focus
Yeah.
on Roswell. Yeah, got you, dudes. No Reinhard or Julius though.
Well, what's his name was at the ending of the first season, so it's fine. It's really Reinhardt who we've seen the least out of
Yes,
those
yes,
like
you have.
main male characters.
Yeah,
Anyhow, it's fine. If I can see him and Felt again, that'd be nice in second season. If they
yeah.
don't show them at all, I'd be like kind of hurt. But yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Third
yeah,
season
yeah,
hype,
yeah.
probably like
Not,
a year or two.
oh, really?
I don't know, maybe. Then again, I don't know what that season one came out in like 2016, so season two is the end of
That was
2020. So that's
no.
4 years.
Season two ended this year. I
I
mean
know it
last.
started at
Oh,
the
that's
end
what you
of
mean,
like the
started?
end. They're only at that time.
Okay.
Yeah. So you may have an equally long time to
Why
wait.
don't you just read the light novel and tell me
That's what
what
I said.
happens? No, no,
I'm,
no. I'm telling you to tell me what happens.
you sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Gonna get her onto it.
Okay then, internet. That's it from us. We liked Red Zero. Do
A
we
lot.
recommend it?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, it's not bad.
Don't binge
Pre
it super
pre
hard.
prepared for a lot of wordy
Dialogue.
stuff.
Yes.
Um,
It
yeah,
has action, but it's definitely more
it's
about the
more heavy
characters.
on the dialogue. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Somewhat overly dramatic, but if you like that kind of stuff, you love it.
Of all the kind of overly dramatic stuff, they don't have an issue. There's trauma here, and but there's actually real like just real trauma. It
Okay.
isn't drama for drama's sake.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
mhm.
Yeah. So I want to say it's overly dramatic. It's
Well, whatever.
fine.
That's it from us. Catch y'all next week.
Night internet.
Good night.